Hey, family, welcome back to Unshaken, the safe space where we rise, rebuild, and thrive. I'm Kemi, and today's episode is one that touches the deepest part of the human experience. We've prayed, we've believed, we've fasted. But what do you do when the outcome hurts? What do you do when what you asked for didn't come true? When healing didn't happen? When the door you knocked on never opened, when the very thing you trusted God for ended in heartbreak. This is not just another episode. This is for the woman standing in the ashes, trying to understand why God still feels far when she needed Him the most. Today, we are talking about trusting God when the outcome hurts. Some of us have been taught to always expect a miracle. That if you just believe hard enough, everything will turn out the way you want. But life has taught us it's not always that simple. You believe in the marriage and it still fell apart. You prayed for healing and they still passed away. You asked God to protect your child and they still got hurt. You cried out for the job, the breakthrough, the second chance, and nothing happened. And what you've left with is pain, silence, confusion, and a heart full of questions. Let's say it out loud. It hurt. But you're not wrong for feeling this way. Even Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane said, "If it be possible, let the cup pass from me." That was pain. That was raw emotion. But he ended it with, "Nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done." Trust is easy when the answer is yes. When the miracle comes, when the blessing shows up. But real trust, it's built in the dark. It's when God says no and you still believe it's good. It's when the door shuts and you still whisper, "I trust you." It's when your heart breaks and you don't walk away. Trusting God when it hurts doesn't mean you understand it. It means you surrender to the one who sees what you don't. Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Because let's be honest, our understanding is limited. But God sees the whole pictures. There are losses that leaves a scar. The loss of a dream, the loss of identity, the loss of stability, even the loss of time. Years you feel like you wasted. You may feel like, "God, I did everything right. Why didn't it work out? I trusted you and I still ended up here. Why did you let me hope if you knew it would hurt?" And let me say this to your soul. You are not weak. You are human. And your disappointment is valid. But also, you are not alone on it. Even when the outcome wasn't what you hoped for, God is still present in the pain. Here is what faith teaches us. God doesn't waste pain. It doesn't mean He caused it. It doesn't mean He's happy about it. But He can use it. That closed door might protect you. That heartbreak might lead to your healing. That disappointment might birth your destiny. In Romans 8, verse 28, all things work together for good to them that love God. It doesn't say all things feels good, but they will work for good. The story doesn't end in the valley. Your tears are not invisible to heaven, and your trust, even when it's fragile, still matters. There's someone listening who trusted God and still got hurt. You're smiling in public, but broken in private. You still go to church, you still serve, but your heart is heavy with unanswered prayers. Let me speak this into your spirit. The pain is not punishment. The delay is not denial of your worth. And the season will not be your forever. Sometimes the most sacred trust is saying, God, I don't get it, but I'm still here. Here are some scriptures to anchor your soul when the outcome hurts. Psalm 34 verse 18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Isaiah 61 verse 3. To give them beauty of ashes, the oil of joy for mourning. John 11:35. Jesus wept. Even he grieved. Even he felt loss. These verses remind us God is not distant. He draws close. He collects every tear. He understands. Let's speak healing over our hearts. I may not understand the outcome, but I still believe in God's goodness. My pain is real, but so is God's presence. I am not forgotten. I am deeply loved. I trust that something beautiful will rise from this. God is still writing my story, and it's not over yet. I am healing even here. I will not let disappointment destroy my faith. Maybe you've been surviving, just getting through the day, but there is a shift coming. God doesn't want you just surviving. He wants you trusting again, dreaming again, believing again. It's okay to rebuild slowly. It's okay to ask God hard questions. But don't give up. Don't close your heart. Don't settle in the pain. Your future still has promise. Your faith still has power. And your life still has purpose. Some of us didn't get the outcome we prayed for, but grace still showed up. And grace will carry us through. Today, I hope you feel seen, not judged, not rushed, but truly seen by a God who stays close even when it hurts. Thank you for joining me for this tender and powerful episode of Unshaken. If this touched you, share it with someone walking through pain. Let them know they are not alone. Until next time, stay rooted in strength and rise in grace. Bye.